Hey everyone, we're live in Houston, Texas. Today is, what is today? May 14th. This is show number 21. I didn't get a chance to schedule the show this morning. Today has been upside down, but you know, here I am. I'm trying to get my comments up here on my phone. Since I didn't schedule it, it might take, hey, hello KB, hey, where you been? I missed you. Okay, no, that's not what I want. So what happened this morning was I had some damage. Remember I told you I had some damage in my living room, and I had plumbers out a couple weeks ago from the insurance company to check on what might have been, hopefully, the damage would be covered by insurance. So the plumbers got the report back, and then today the insurance adjuster had an appointment at 9 a.m. and I was like, okay, but I have a standing appointment at 11 a.m. Will you be done? And she said, yeah, absolutely. And sure enough, she was finished. But then Friday afternoon, because hashtag it's always something, the pool pump, the filter pump died. And I couldn't, maybe that was Thursday afternoon now that I think about it. And the pool guy showed up 15 minutes before 11 a.m. So instead of canceling getting the pool filter cleaned or fixed, I'm trying to multitask. I chose to put off the show a few minutes. So anyway, those of you texting to see if I'm okay, yes, I'm okay. Here I am. So anyway, let me pull up. So I'm gonna have to look at comments on my phone. So if you see me look down, this is my phone. That's what I'm doing. Usually I have my computer set up right there. Anyway, so now we're all caught up. Hey everyone, it's good to see you. Be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. Had a nice weekend. It was really busy. Summer's in full swing here, so there was a lot of yard work and watering because it stopped raining about 5 or 6 days ago. So got to keep everything alive. I hope you had a good weekend and you went outside with your loved ones. You know, really, that's the whole point of that attack plan I keep referring to, is I really think we need to get the chores done. It's worth it to stay up a little bit later during the week to get more chores done, to clear the weekends so that, and maybe your weekends are Tuesday and Wednesday, it doesn't have to be Saturday, Sunday. I used to work a job where my weekend was during the week. But to clear those weekends so that instead of being bogged down with a bunch of errands and a bunch of chores, we can actually enjoy time with our loved ones, get outdoors, rest our brains, because we don't do that enough, I think, as a society. We need to rest our brains more, don't you think? So much constant input from, the devices and people that have live shows every day and, television and all that. So get outside, just enjoy nature. So I tried to do that as much as possible. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my Instagram stories where I tried to spend time at the pool. Even though the pump wasn't working, I still got out there and interacted with my pets and cleared my head and stopped watching, the screen for periods of time. So, yeah, I didn't get a chance to look at what's extra today, but getting that fixed, that pool filter fixed, is a big thing to check off the list. It's out of warranty now, so now it's starting to get pricey. Hopefully this will last a while. Last week, they're building a supermarket up here not too far from my house, and last week the power went off and on a few times when they were connecting the supermarket construction. I don't know if it was an accident or not, but I know they're up there working on the sign that day. And the gentleman that fixed the pool filter pump felt that it was probably related to that brownout we had that day, and it probably messed up the filter. I don't take that on. That's not my fault. So KB said, oh, she had to send her computer to the Geek Squad. My home computer died last week. It's a great computer. It worked really, really well. You know, I run everything for Captain Housekeeper through a Macintosh system, iPad, Macintosh, Apple system. But Quicken is limited on Apple products, so I have to maintain a Windows computer so that I can run Quicken with all its power, all the features of Quicken. And it died last week. I'm so glad I have a backup because, oh my gosh, that would be a nightmare otherwise. So now I have to figure out, I have to get another Windows computer for my home office. And I don't think it's fixable like yours, KB. And KB said today is laundry day. Oh, do you do all your laundry on one day? That's what I've been trying to do. It doesn't seem to work out for me because there's always more, but I can get most of it done. I usually do that on Thursdays so that the weekend is free. You know, laundry can become such a burden if you don't get it done. Somebody last week asked me, what do I use to whiten my clothes if I don't use bleach? And that's a good question because I use bleach on some things, but not on everything. And so I use some of that OxyClean. There's an OxyClean liquid that's for laundry, and it's a bleach-free whitening. And it's interesting because my mom, she used to add what was called a bluing liquid, and it would whiten the whites because it counteracts the yellow, you know, counteracts the yellow so it looks white. And I think that's all that OxyClean is, because when I dump it out, it's blue-ish, purplish blue, and that's going to counteract any yellowing. So if you want to whiten your laundry with not bleach for whatever reason, I'm a big fan of bleach for many reasons, but KB just said that she doesn't use bleach because it's bad for her septic tank. I didn't think of that. You know, I'm in the city. I've been in the city for so long now. I didn't even think of septic tanks. So you probably don't want to put bleach down in your septic tank. So that OxyClean would work well, and obviously it's a good alternative to bleaching. I like to bleach. I usually bleach the towels, you know, the white towels and socks and stuff. But that OxyClean works really well. So there are 5 people here. Hi, 5 people. Only KB's talking. I wish the rest of you would. It's so good to see you. Well, Monday, gosh, I have a whole week ahead of me. It's busy now because it looks like the insurance company is going to pay for this damage. And the floor damage was caused by a plumbing leak. So first, the plumbers have to come and they have to fix all the leak issues, which is the source of the problem. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. Welcome. Once the plumbers are finished, then the contractor has to come in and fix the floors. And you can imagine, if you've never done it, to fix floors, you can't have any furniture on them. And it is 1, 2, 3 rooms and a hallway that need to be emptied. And these 3 rooms include the living room, my studio here, and the bedroom. So, and my whole world's going to be turned upside down. That's fine. I mean, we got to get it fixed, but I'm not looking forward to it. So we're going to have a lot to talk about here on the show as we go through that process because, gosh, it sounds like a nightmare. When I first moved into this house, the floors needed refinishing. They were just, you know, in bad condition. So I refinished them before we even moved. That seemed logical. But now, oh my gosh. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do what I always tell everyone to do. Start throwing stuff away. Donate, recycle. Make some hard decisions. Like that nice Japanese book said, I'll hug everything and say, I love you, thank you for your service, and then get rid of it. It's going to be so hard. Maybe Cheryl from the Woolen Hook, who's on this minimalism journey, can come and help me. But I'm not looking for it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to actually this week make a plan for packing and start getting rid of stuff because the plumbers need to come right away because the problem is leaks. So the areas they told me that were leaking, I've stopped using to minimize future damage. But obviously I got to get this going. So anyway, Well, it's so good to see you. Sorry I started late. I'll schedule everything to be on time. Tomorrow I have a dentist appointment right after the show. So I'll be sure to start on time tomorrow. I promise. I'll get it scheduled in advance so we can chat before the show. You know, I'm always here about 15 minutes before the show starts and we can chat in the chat room as we get started. 3 people have liked this video already. Thank you, 3 people. The other 2 of you here, please go. I think I'm one of the other 2 people. So I'll be sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave comments, please. And, you know, just because you're in charge of your house, Chris, does not mean you have to do everything. Automate and delegate whenever possible. There's a blog post in the video description that talks about how I feel about automating and delegating. And say it with me, everyone. No matter what life throws at me, I have the ability to make this fantastic day. Okay, everyone. Love you. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Bye.